What is going on, all you amazing viewers to play later? How you doing today? Winning some games? I don't know. Getting in some cool accessories? How you feeling about Warhammer 10th edition so far? Just saying. We're at what? The halfway point of its 10th edition cycle? Which just makes me cry because I still don't have Space Wolves. But still, a codex, I should say. But that's not the point of this video. Whew, right off the bat, I want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whatever time it is when you're watching this video right here. This video was inspired by Peachy tips. 100% inspired by him. It's the easiest way I've seen to do Solar Watch Custodians. Custodians are my second army, Space Wolves being my number one, Custodes are my number two, and I've got my passion project with my Grey Knights. Now, I had fully intended to do this as a painting video to show you how simple it is. I was so shocked, wasn't even funny. But my camera kept shutting off and I couldn't really pay attention and know where it shut and all this other stuff. So we're going to have to do this a little bit differently, okay? I have painted 3 of them. Now, as usual with most Custodes, oh yeah, because I'm moving them around on basically baking trays, I have magnetized them. You get 3 in the Alaris Terminator kit, all right? When I bought the Orc Armor Champions, I had more than I knew what to do with, and I went, okay, let's paint some fun. So here's my boss. Now, the first thing I did was grab some female heads from my Stormcast Eternals just to jump on the everybody hates Femstones wagon. And my daughters really saw the Femstones and went, Daddy, why don't you do any? I'm like, fuck, now I have to. But there is the first one I ever did. Now, one of the biggest things I've done recently with my Custodes, you'll notice there on the back, where it's supposed to be that big, brassy, gold embroidered crap in the cloak. I'm not doing that anymore, because it's driving me insane, where I feel like I take forever to get a miniature looking good, and then I fuck a doorknob trying to get that looking good. So to me, that's just more embroidery on the back. No biggie. I'm going to break all this down here in just a moment, all right? I really am. But that's number one. The one that threw me for a loop, and I went, how am I going to do this, is the Vexilla. But that's what I came up with. I thought to myself, what would make the most sense? If you're doing Solar Watch and a lot of stuff's bone white, bone white. So once again, really simple, really easy to do, really striking, okay? And then, of course, the third chick, which I really wanted her looking sideways, but I couldn't get the head in there properly and all kinds of other fun stuff. So, yeah. Anywho. Okay. Now, we're going to break this down as simple as possible. Oh, crap. Nah, we can do a video without. Johnny will live. Sorry. Normally, you know, we get the adulting out of the way, but I forgot it on this one, so we're just going to keep rolling. All right? Prime in white. I use Army Painter white. That is going to take a lot of stuff away from you. You know, not make you have problems. Pick out all the gold in like a bright gold. I think I use literally polished gold from Vallejo Game Color. I used polished gold, couple coats. Made sure everything, and it was, that's the hardest part, is picking out the gold trim. I'll be honest, that is the hardest part. Because having to go back over and clean up that white, I'm going to show you something different here in a moment, was the real tricky part for me. So I just took a lot of time. I didn't thin it down because for some reason my polished gold is really thin anyway. I think it's been sitting on a shelf for a while because I have to shake the living crap out of it. But still, it got 2 coats. All right, and then takes everything out of your hands, makes it so simple. Sepia wash. Seraphim Sepia or Sepia wash from Vallejo Game Color. Either of those work wonders. And it gives you that bone white Solar Watch color. It's that simple to get that done. The other big parts are seriously, the red is just my usual red. When I start from corn red and building up the highlights from there. And there is 2 washes in there. One of them is Drucci Violet. And the other, oh God. It's not blood red, but it's another deep red wash. that I use from Games Workshop. Sorry, having a mental moment right now, okay? Like I said, I totally forgot to do the whole Johnny Slicks thing for the unofficial sponsor, but still, we're going to roll with that. The Rocky is just a piece of cork which I tore up and did my usual paint it black, highlight a couple grays, a white, and Targor Raid Shade wash. Over the top is just Lunar Earth from AK Interactive with the Targor Raid Shade wash. So go through, pick out your custodes, your colors, all that fun. But that is the simplest way ever to do a Solar Watch. Prime and white, polished gold, pick out the trim, Seraphim Sepia. It looks stunning. I didn't have to thin the sepia down at all or any of the other stuff. Just get a good base coat of white. That's all I'm saying. You can do things how you do it. This is how I did it, and I love the results. It really taught me control yourself a little bit more. Simply because I didn't want to spend 80 hours doing a cleanup over white. I just didn't. I was petrified, and I think you can even see a little bit right there in that crack where a little red got away from me and I couldn't get it totally clean. I was paranoid about that. I really, really was. But that is how, thanks to Peachy tips, I learned how to do Solar Watch. We're going to have another video soon with the Shadow Keepers. Those were even easier. Peachy, I don't know if you will ever see this, bro, but thank you so much for putting out that video. You help elevate games across the board simply by taking the mystery out of it and that fear of, will this work? But still. Alright, we're at the best part of the channel, best part of the video, seriously, we really, really are. I want to know your questions, comments, love, hatred, and anger, all that fun stuff right down below. Have you tried Solar Watch for your custodes yet? Remember, when a shield host goes to war, they all don't have to be gold, they all don't have to be bone white or black. They can be multiple colors. So if you want to do your Solar Watch in pink and purple, have fun with that. If you want to do it in green and yellow, do it. It's your miniature. No one should tell you that you screwed it up and it looks ugly. They're gonna, because they're assholes. But still. Alright. Oh, wow. Sorry. Head rush. Whew. Best way to support the channel is hit that big old thumbs up and leave a comment down below. Helps me trigger that algorithm and get some great feedback from you guys. But there we go, guys. My quick, weird look at how I painted my Solar Watch. I want to thank you guys for watching this one. Hopefully you're having a great day today. Hopefully you're having a safe day today. And Emperor willing, one day, real soon, I'll be rolling dice with you across the tabletop.